What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters, and welcome to NoLifeTilMetal. It is time for a NoLifeTilMetal graphics update. I'm going to be focused on one band this time. This is Girder Music, so if you're interested in purchasing any from this particular band, Girder Music has all 5 of these available on CD now, and the 4 studio albums are going to be coming out on vinyl also. The pre-orders are up now, but the CDs are in and shipping, so I'm going to get into those now. Leviticus is a Swedish band that formed in 1981, I believe it was, 1980, somewhere in that area. And they put out their first album in 1982. It was basically an EP, sung in Swedish. And then they put out their first full-length album called Jag Skal Segra, privately, also in Sweden. And then the album was picked up, re-recorded in English, and released in the US under the name I Shall Conquer. Now, this, like I said, this is going to be coming out on vinyl and CD, but for right now I have just the CDs. But yeah, Girder Music spared no expense in these things. They put out really nice booklets. They got them remastered. They sound superb. But I'm going to get into the graphics a little bit, since that's what I mostly focused on. But so here is as you open up the CD, there's what it looks like on the inside. I also want to let me show this real quick too. So if you line all these up, you can see the spines all line up, and each one has a different color, and so they came out really nice. The whole catalog, like I said, 5 CDs, 4 studio albums, and a superb live album. But I Shall Conquer. These all come with collector cards. This is number 50 in the Silver Series, and I did design these cards and did all the color correcting and layouts. I even think I wrote the notes on the back of the card for this one. So let's get into the booklet on this thing. Unfortunately, this case got cracked in the mail. I need to replace it, so just pardon me while I fumble around with a busted case. So I believe these are 12-page booklets, but each of them is packed full. I worked directly with not only Girder Music, but with Bjorn Stigson, who is the guitar player, the main man behind this band. But there you go, that's the front cover. It is the original US cover. Nice thing is, it's kind of a gatefold look, so you can see the cover art continues to the back, and you can see a picture of the band. But lots of photos in this one, all lyrics. Most of them have collages, as this one does, from that period of the band. You can see all the different band members. There you can see the Jag Skal Segra cover, the Swedish version of the album. Another classic photo of the band. So yeah, these came out superb. Like I said, 12-page booklet, remastered. And there's the CD itself. The inside tray, and each one of these kind of looks the same, so we kind of wanted it to look like a series. So each one has a different color, and the Leviticus logo in that color. And then finally the back of the CD. There it is. Everything's readable. That's one of the things I really focus on in design. I know a lot of people, they like to use fancy fonts, and they like to, use 6-point type and all this other kind of stuff because it looks nice, and they want a lot of space around it. But if you can't read it, it's kind of pointless. One of the things I learned early on after graduating from graphic design school, way back in, I graduated from school in '89, was that you can win all kinds of design awards, and for pretty designs. But if whatever you're designing doesn't sell, and you don't win sales awards for those things, then you failed as a graphic designer. And I learned that when my first job was at a marketing company as their graphic designer, and that was one of the things they told me right away. It's like, that's really pretty, and you got lots of nice stuff there, but if it doesn't sell, it's no good. So yeah, just lesson learned. All right, second album, probably like 1984. This one came out. Probably says right on the back. That's one of the nice things about all these, is it actually does say on the back the year they came out. 85 is what came out. So this is their second full-length album. This album actually had 2 different covers as well. It was released in the US with one cover, and it was released in Europe with another cover. So you can show either cover. So that's the US cover. And then here is the European cover, and either one can be shown through the case. Again, 12-page booklet, liner notes, all the lyrics. There's a cool picture of the band with some individual photos. So there's all these have just tons of photos, and I'm really happy with how these came out. So there you go. Again, with the color, this one happens to be purple. So you can see there's the CD spread. And then if you take the CD out, you can see the Leviticus logo with the purple background. And there is the back tray, and I'm sorry for the glare. Okay, so this one also came with a card, number 51 in the series, and a picture of the original vocalist and bass player who sang on those first two albums. Great live photo of him right there. Okay, after that, the band, they got new members. Mostly new members. Drummer stayed. He was the only guy who stayed and played through the entire thing. Bjorn, and the drummer whose name is slipping my mind at the moment, but I'm going to look it up right now. Kjell Andersson. I have no idea how you pronounce it. K-J-E-L-L. But this was the next album. New band members, new vocalist, new bass player. So you got Terry H. and as Gomer on bass. Those two guys, after this album, went on to form a band called Jet Circus. But in the meantime, they recorded this album. While these two were very much in the new wave of British heavy metal style with a definite Swedish sound, this album gets more, I don't want to say pop. It's not pop metal, but it's definitely more commercial, a little more well-produced, a little more glossy. And that's due to not only the production, but also the new vocalists and everything. So, but it's still a great album. I really enjoy this album. This is Setting Fire to the Earth. Again, you can see the spread. This one, too, is a 12-page booklet. Cover. Just like the others, you're going to see tons of photos, liner notes, and all the lyrics. Another collage of photos from that era. So yeah, this I'm really happy with how these came out. The printing is very well done. It looks fantastic. Obviously, the color in the background is blue on this one. And then there is the back tray. So like I said, still metal. Definitely more melodic metal though, and not quite as new wave of British heavy metal inspired as those first two were. Much more. I keep wanting to say pop metal, but it's not like a glam metal or a pop metal. It's just melodic, hard rock, melodic metal. So, card with that one has a photo of Bjorn Stigson from that time period, and you can see the silver foil in the reflection. This is number 52 in the silver series. And then the fourth album, they definitely got more commercial, a little more pop-oriented, and that was much to do with. Again, they have another new vocalist. Peo is the vocalist here, and Peo was, I believe, he actually toured with the band on this album, and then sang on this album, and then continued to be with the band until they broke up and got back together and did the reunions and whatnot. And he's been their vocalist ever since. But this was actually produced by John and Dino Elefante, who have done tons of work for bands like Petra and Guardian and The Brave and more bands that I can remember. Of course, John Elefante was also the singer for Kansas during the 80s. Again, 12-page booklet. Once again, we have a silver edition collector's card, number 53 in the series, and picture of drummer Kjell Andersson, I believe his name is. I'm not sure if it's Kjell, the J is silent. I don't know, but yeah, this came out spectacular. That's a great live photo of him from the same time period. This one, like the first album, has a wraparound cover. So you can see the cover art there. It came out real nice. Once again, 12-page booklet. Another collage of photos from that time period. Promo photo of the band, liner notes. And once again, you got the lyrics. And let's do one more here. There you go. So, I am, again, very happy with how this came out. Still has that kind of Swedish influence, but definitely sounds a little bit more commercial, a little more pop, a little more US metal style, US 80s metal style. And this probably would have been, what, 1989 or so? Maybe even 1990 when it came out. 89. And spectacular album from them, though. I mean, if you like that melodic you know, 80s, late 80s style metal that you heard on the radio a lot. That's kind of what you get going on here. That's the fourth and final studio album that they did. They broke up for a while. They've done reunions here and there. And this final one was a recording from 2003. This is live at BOBFEST 2003. After 13 years of silence, Leviticus. And this is, I'm telling you, the sound quality on this is actually better than the studio albums. It's just so well done. And the band has energy. You can just almost feel the energy from the crowd pumping up the band. Spectacular live album. I really do think that the production here is just superb for a live album. Once again, we do have a collector's card, an actual shot from this show. And you can see the silver foil stamp. This is number 54 in the series. Once again, here is the CD spread, and you can see the back is, again, color, solid red with the Leviticus logo. Now, this album, I made a slight change to the graphics from the original cover. I mean, we kept the original cover for the most part, but for whatever reason, they just used a generic font for the word Leviticus, and I returned it back to the Leviticus logo. Why it wasn't used to begin with, I don't know, but it's really cool that it's, you know, got the logo on there now. Again, 12-page booklet. Once again, it's got lots of photos, liner notes, lyrics. All the photos are from the actual show, which is kind of nice. And you can see the whole band, and it is the Nights of Heaven lineup. It's the same members. Center spread live photo. More photos and lyrics. Like I said, all the lyrics are here for all the songs, so that's kind of nice. And that is it. Nice collection of songs, too, spanning most of their career, although they do kind of heavily focus on Nights of Heaven and Setting Fire to the Earth. And unfortunately, my personal favorite song, which is, well, two of my favorite songs are off the first album. This is the album I discovered them on, so I love this album. This is the one I play the most. But the title track, I Shall Conquer, not there. And also Day by Day, another great song, not there. So, but that's all right. It's, like I said, still a great album, a great package, and they did a spectacular job at Girder Music with not only the packaging, which I did, but the sound quality. It's, like I said, it's superb. This is the only one that was not released on vinyl. The other four are all being re-released on vinyl with color, heavyweight vinyl, colored vinyl, inserts, all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in any of that, like I said, girdermusic.com. And that's it for this edition. I'm going to return in just, I'm going to do a second video here. I'm going to show another stack of CDs also from Girder. And that's it. Thanks for watching. God bless. Stay strong.